Welcome, everybody.
How many people are in 3 minutes?
Welcome, everybody.
I'm here.
Welcome. Thank you for being here. How are we doing, Lewis County? How about this? You're awesome. Thanks so much for being here in such short notice. I want to thank you for showing up. This is how we make change. This is how we, the people, maintain power in our democracy. In recent weeks, I was beginning to waver in my belief that what we could do today would even matter. Those with great power and wealth could silence me no matter how loud I am. They are in DC, I am in Lowellville. They own yachts. I have a fishing boat. They have a full military. I have access to camo pants. It really didn't seem like this could make a difference. Then 1 week ago, I had a conversation with friends that had me thinking deeply. Good friends have that effect on me. I realized in 1917, a few women with signs showed up in front of the White House. During this fight that lasted 2 years, some were arrested and force-fed as they began hunger strikes. But because of them, I can vote. Years later, in 1955, one woman decided to take a seat on a bus and refused to move. That started a year-long boycott and soon became known as a pivotal moment that catapulted the civil rights movement. On November 14th, 1960, one 6-year-old little girl walked to school surrounded by federal marshals, heading for a classroom where she was not welcome as hostile crowds jeered. This was the day we can look back on and realize a 6-year-old changed the way we educate our children. On February 1st, 1960, 4 college students sat at a lunch counter in North Carolina, the very moment Jim Crow was challenged. In 1965, less than a month before the day I was born, a few men organized a march across a bridge named for a slave owner. We remember this day as Bloody Sunday, as they were met with ire and violence. Yet it was the first of 3 marches. Because of them, my family and my life has been richer, more interesting, more meaningful, and filled with more love. The world is smarter, we are greater. They made us feel as though our journey toward a more perfect union is in our grasp. So as I sat thinking about all those people who may have thought, what can I do? What power do I have? How can I change any minds? They did it anyway. In the face of power and fear, they did it anyway. And I benefited from their courage, from their power, from their willingness to fight, even though they may have felt defeated. They somehow held on to hope in their hearts and minds. A reverend with brilliant oratorical skill held on to a dream and once stated, quote, "The arc of the moral universe is long, but bends toward justice." And he believed it. So others did too. I attended this year's Pride picnic at the Lewis County Fairgrounds on Sunday, June 1st. When I attend these events, I think about the people at Stonewall Inn in 1969 who were attacked for their mere existence. I think about that terrible moment in history because I look around now at all the beautiful people and realize we are gathering to celebrate their existence today because those brave souls at Stonewall Inn stood up to power. During that Sunday picnic, just a couple weeks ago, my friend Peg, the one who finds bravery in me when I lack it myself, approached me and asked if we could do something in Lewis County. I wasn't entirely sure, nor at the time entirely motivated. I have to admit, I'm tired. But I did get on the phone at that very moment and sent an email to a local official to set up 2 days of protest, D-Day and today. It took some work and some disappointment, but we did protest the cuts to the VA on D-Day at Lions Park, and today we are here. We are here together in Lewis County, trying to make a difference, trying to live through one of those times when people lost some hope but fought anyway, where they felt like they were not heard but stood up anyway, where people know the environment may not be peaceful but put themselves in the situation anyway. We are the descendants of those people. They set an example for us. We stand on their shoulders. It is our time now. It is our generation now. We are called to action now. We need to make it better for our kids and their kids because others did that for us. We can celebrate Martin Luther King Jr. with a national holiday. We can remember the Black experience by recognizing Black History Month. We can even celebrate strong women during Women's History Month. But let's be honest. We only truly honor the lives of these people when we identify and stand up in times when injustice is the message, when human beings are dismissed and made to feel less than, when powerful people divide us, when life itself in many of its unique and beautiful forms is threatened. So I ask we remember these brave souls by not only learning about their work, but more importantly, actively displaying the courage it takes to imitate it. Long live democracy, and may we continue our journey toward equality and a more perfect union. Happy Flag Day to the United States of America. May this country continue on its path to be the beacon of hope for acceptance, prosperity, and freedom throughout the world. Thank you.